Blackstone Publishing and Urban Audiobooks present Denim Diaries 3, Queen of the Yard by Darrien Lee. This book is read by Mishi Lachappelle. Prologue. The night was unusually warm, and you could smell the threat of rain in the air. But for Jasmine Baxter, known by her friends as Jazz, the night was perfect. She laughed as the members of BGR kicked and beat the two newest members of their group. They were being jumped in, and it was brutal. One girl was a freshman, and the other was a sophomore at Langley High. Jazz's older sister, Patience, stood in the shadows of the vacant warehouse and watched as the beatings finally came to an end as quickly as they started. Jazz laughed out loud and motioned for her sister to join them. When Patience walked over to the group, she helped both of the girls up off the ground. What happened next had become somewhat of a ritual with Patience. She smiled at the two girls, and then punched them square in the jaw, knocking them onto the ground. Both girls grimaced in pain as they lay on the ground. Patience smiled and helped the two girls up, after which she hugged them and then said, "Now, you're BGR." Patience was the head of a local high school girls' clan called BGR, which was the abbreviation for Brown Girls Rule. Brianna Baxter was her real name, and she had obtained the nickname Patience because she never rushed into anything without carefully thinking about it from all angles. Therefore, she was tagged with the alias Patience. Scotland Heights, better known as the Yard, was their territory. It was a neighborhood known for its high crime, gang activity, and low-income status. Most of the news that came from this area was of shootings, robberies, and drug deals. Few success stories came out of their area, and those that did never made it into the news. Patience joined BGR when she was only 14 years old because it allowed her to have a sense of security when she was on the streets in a neighborhood infested by drugs and crime. She'd always been tall for her age, giving others the perception that she was much older. Over the years, she rose from a neophyte to the head of the group, gaining a lot of respect along the way. Even her younger sister Jazz had followed in her footsteps by joining the group who had become feared by some and respected by others. Jazz was next in line to take over BGR in a couple of months when Patience graduated from high school. At that point, she would be officially an OG, original gangster. "Dang, Patience!" Jazz yelled before laughing.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?